Yeah. You ever hear a town breathe? Still in its lungs, river in its veins. This is Steubenville. Yeah. Built on the banks where the river don't sleep. Frontier blood ran bone deep. Fort Steuben still watched when the country was raw. Before Wall Street money and corporate law, we forged the beams that held your skyline. Stamped USA in American spine. Smokestacks, painting halos in gray. Rust was a crown back in the day. This ain't a side note town in a history book. This is grit they never understood or took. From mill shift to church pews tight. We built by day and prayed by night. River town, rust crown. Steel hearts never bow down. They try to write us off, erase the sound, but the river still remembers now. River town, locked down. Ghost mills stand like battlegrounds. We lost a war nobody talks about, but we're still here, still breathing loud. Then the mills went quiet. No warning bell, just silence falling like a funeral veil. Storefront windows boarded tight. Kids grew up in the neon of a pharmacy light. Orange caps clicking in kitchen drawers. Pain got cheaper than the factory floors. From paychecks to powder, from shifts to shame. Addiction slid in and learned our names. Under bridges where the river bends. Cardboard beds where the highway ends. Homeless ain't lazy, that's somebody's blood. Drowned in a chemical flood. We weren't broken, we were bled dry. Nobody listened to a small town cry. They took the steel but left the scars. Left us counting overdoses like shooting stars. River town, rust crown. Steel hearts never bow down. They try to write us off, erase the sound, but the river still remembers now. River town, locked down. Ghost mills stand like battlegrounds. We lost the war nobody talks about, but we're still here, still breathing loud. Dirt ain't sacred ground. Freedom moves silent through this town. Lanterns low when the sun went down. Cold knocks echo, no chains allowed. Underground routes by the river's edge. Risk their lives on a whispered pledge. Safe houses lit with a trembling flame, while bounty men hunted in Lincoln's name. This soil once carried the weight of escape. Map stitched tight in a jacket's drape. Courage carved in the midnight frost. Every step taken, freedom cost. So don't you dare say we don't fight back. Resistance lives in these railroad tracks. From iron shackles to chemical traps. Different war, same collapse. System stripped us, industry fled. Now pills and poverty fill the stead. But we descend from the ones who ran through darkness, guided by unseen hands. And freedom moved through this valley before. Hope can rise from these streets once more. You can't erase what's built in the bone. This town's rebellion is overgrown. You call it decline, we call it survival. You call it crime, we call it revival. You don't see the pastors, the fighters, the street lights on at 2 a.m. The ones pulling souls from the dark again. Different chains, different pain, but the fight still runs in our veins. The river don't forget where it's been. Just keeps moving again and again, and so do we. There's still hands reaching through the smoke, still prayers rising from the broke, still fighters with nothing left to lose, so we refuse to lose. River town, rust crown. We're the echo that won't back down. You can bury steel, but not this ground. This is sacred, this is home now. River town, no crown. We'll rebuild from underground. From overdose to open arms. We're turning scars into battle scars. It's that this place is finished. They don't